everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety. And today, boom, check out this dopeness that we got the opportunity to go ahead and take a look at. By the looks of it, they are introducing a new faction into Last Day on Earth. Currently, there are two main factions. We have the Raiders, we have the military. Well, by the looks of it, some sort of a cult is also going to be coming into play. No joke. Let's go ahead and break this down. After the recent post about deer lying on the road, members of the deer cult went crazy. They started to leave their marks all around. The shaman of the cult got furious, and now he craves to unleash his fury on anyone who gets in his way. If you run into such a mark, get ready for the trouble. Flee, you fools. And then boom, here we are seeing what appears to be a little bit of a concept art denoting the shaman that they are talking about, what will be the leader of this third brand new faction of the deer cult. So I don't know if this is going to be coming in an update before this update we're getting at the end of the month, if this is going to have to do with the update that we'll be seeing, the giant massive multiplayer update coming at the end of February, adding in all those multiplayer locations, a camp, like true multiplayer pretty much, or if this is going to be another type of update. Maybe it'll come with the outpost update, or maybe this is yet another another standalone update that we're going to be getting potentially before. Like I don't know when this is coming into play, but here we are seeing this shaman, the leader of this third faction, being added into the game. And you can see that there appears to be these markings on the wall, and there we see that marking that was being talked about by the devs in this information release, the marking of the deer. And you can see that there are what appear to be all these like little stick figures like hailing the deer, and like some that appear to be like trying to sacrifice things to it, like some that are dead in its wake. So there's some pretty creepy and weird stuff going on with this cult. And then boom, here we could see the marking in game. This isn't just like some random post. The deer cult is going to be present in game in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because over here on this what appears to be destroyed gas canister, which I'm guessing is going to be a part of an upcoming location. Potentially it's going to be a part of the warehouse that might be coming along with that giant multiplayer update at the end of February if they have time to fit it in, or maybe this will be something at one of those new multiplayer locations. But whatever it is, this definitely isn't buildable, because if you look at the mini-map, you can see that the acid bath, for example, is buildable, and you guys can see right there that on the mini-map it has this little thing. These aren't going to be things that are going to be interactable with, which means that it's likely going to be something at a location. So an upcoming new location is going to be related to this deer cult. And by what they were saying, where if you see this marking, watch out, I'm guessing the location that this marking is going to be at. And I really think the warehouse makes sense, because the warehouse is probably pretty likely, like warehouses store stuff. One of the things that warehouse could be storing that warehouse could be storing could very well be like all of these gas canisters formally, because now they're all rusted and destroyed and stuff. But nonetheless, these are going to be present in some sort of an upcoming location, and wherever that location is, it's going to have something to do with the cult, because that is the exact same marking that we just saw. And oh my god, dude, Kafir is on top of their game with teasing all of this stuff that they've been working on. Like, dude, between adding in a new faction, the giant multiplayer update we've been waiting for, this outpost stuff that they're working upon, and obviously still the ATV/swamp update coming at some point, most likely in 2019, over within the West, there's some major updates. But adding in an entirely third type of faction, I'm guessing new types of enemies, probably human enemies that kind of worship this deer god, and maybe they'll have like special like deer pelt armor, maybe like new types of armor will be introduced. There's a lot that comes into play, because when the Raiders got introduced, for example, we did see like they kind of have their own armor, although that armor is technically just reinforced armor. It does look very much so like raiding armor, so maybe these are gonna also have like their own armor associated with them. Whatever it is though, very interesting stuff coming out of Kafir regarding this, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts around this. How do you guys think the cult's gonna come into play? By the sounds of it, this guy's not gonna be the friendly guy. It sounds like he's gonna be very angry, so maybe the shaman's gonna be some kind of massive boss we'll be able to work our way up to and take down, and we have to fight all of his minions and go through his locations, and whatever location these destroyed canisters are going to be at, appears that they're going to have signs of the cult there as well. So something very, very interesting to keep our eyes and ears peeled upon that I am definitely looking forward to, and hopefully you guys are as well. But like I was saying, let me know what you guys think of me, if I missed anything within this kind of little info release, if there's anything that you guys want to add on, or any of my thoughts that you guys want to build off of, or maybe your guys' own thoughts you want to toss in, whatever it might be. I would absolutely love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into we get $12 iTunes such place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure subscribe. That will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday, aka tomorrow, rolls around, we'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of last day on Earth information. Not to mention, because as you can see, a whole ton of new info is coming out about just entirely new updates, man. Like, obviously all the new info coming on about, more info will be coming out about the multiplayer update and how much of an overhaul that's going to be, info about the outposts and the settlers and how that's going to be coming into play. Long story short, a lot of good things are on the horizon. As soon as any of that stuff comes out, you guys know we are diving headfirst into it, sharing it your guys' way, breaking it down as much as we can, connecting the dots with information released in the past, trying to find hidden info within the info that they release, because sometimes within screenshots, Kafir is known to like to hide things, like within the background and stuff that isn't as visible to the naked eye. And I'm gonna try and go ahead and level up over here, and nothing too great, unfortunately. I'll go ahead and try to get ourselves a little bit of that extra fur, but regardless, as soon as any of that info comes out, we're going to be diving headfirst into it to give us the clearest look at the future updates and make sure that we are as well informed as possible about all of these bad boys, because I want to be as ready as can be for that update, because as soon as that update comes out, we are diving into it absolutely headfirst. Shotgun rain to the alls of these dudes, and let's just go ahead and finish off the rest of them from here with a little bit of help from Pupper McGee, and whoop, let's back it on up out of there and continue dishing out a little bit of that shotgun rain. This thing should have its little our special ability rejuvenated unto just one moment, so hope you guys are ready for shotgun rain part 2. Shotgun rain, goodbye to you, and I'll go ahead and let the pupper finish off this flota blota right here. And we got a frenzy giant we got to deal with at the end, but other than that, we have dealt with the problem at hand, and we will continue using, we'll use this shotgun, so I'm probably gonna use this shotgun on today's raid. That we do have lined up. Like I was saying, that notification bell is a great way to stay up to date, not just with that info, but as soon as the update comes out, we are diving headfirst into it. And by the looks of it, there's another update we're going to be diving headfirst into and checking out absolutely every single thing possible about it, because it appears there's going to be a lot within whatever update contains the deer cults. We're going to be trying to hunt these guys down, see what they are, see if we can't maybe find their leader, potentially if they drop special items, because like I feel like adding in a new faction, man, you got to have some sort of special items to represent them, you know? I don't know, maybe that's just me talking, you know, me and my usual craziness. Nah, I'm usually pretty sound. Come on, guys, let's be reasonable here, boys. But as soon as that update comes out, we're diving headfirst into it, showcasing absolutely everything that it has to offer, whether that be this brand new cult and how we might be able to take them down, find them, whatever new locations they might be available at, if there's a boss battle, how to go ahead and tackle that boss battle, if it's even worth going after that boss battle, what that boss battle might have in terms of prizes, and that is a nifty prize to find today. Hello, hello. Get out of here, Roman zombie. Number 1 and number 2. Hey, our gun broke. That's a little bit poopy. Let's get the saw blade mace up in there, and let's steal ourselves a little bit of the beans. Always good to have some beans up in my belly. And yeah, I'll see if we can't hopefully get a cut finger from this body over here. Where are you, mister? Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, that's just a Roman zombie. I'll let the pupper take care of this guy over here. He should be able to do it in a couple of hits. Relatively reasonable, right? But yeah, regardless of what it takes, regardless of how hard it might be, how advanced it might be, or even how many dollary dues we might need to drop to try and do anything that might be coming. And oh my god, that damage that we're doing. I love the shotgun rain and its critical possibilities. But yeah, regardless of how hard it might be, potentially how expensive it might be, whether that be with in-game loot or even our own dollary dues out of our wallet, and if we have to make our wallet shed tears, god dang it, I'm willing to sacrifice it to bring y'all the absolute best coverage of this update, the absolute best gameplay imaginable, and just overall the most fan-freaking-tastic time checking this stuff out as possible. And unfortunately, this stuff that we're checking out right now is not too fan-freaking-tastic. It's a little bit not too hot. It's kind of, it's on the okay side. I will drink your booze, comrade, and I will steal your stuff. Are we cool? We are cool. Let me go ahead and urinate on the machine over here. But, I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to it. And, of course, that notification bell is also a great way of staying up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter it on for that weekly giveaway. Not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. If you guys haven't, yo, check out Westland Survival. We posted a video on that earlier today. Dude, they just got an update in that game with pretty much their version of Bunker Alpha. It's called the Spirit Cave, and that is the biggest update that game has ever gotten. It's led some major updates in the works. It's definitely, I think, my favorite mobile survival game besides Last Day on Earth. Grimsoul also got an update that we'll be checking out, but I like Westland more than Grimsoul. Don't hurt me. If you like Grimsoul more, that's cool. I'm just saying, personal preference, I'm a little bit more of a Westland guy. I think it's because I like guns, and I definitely like the Wild West theme, but the Spirit Cave is super cool. It's got like bosses within it. It's got kind of like its own ticket crate system, and I want to get to the bottom of what kind of prizes we could get, because there's some very powerful guns in Grimsoul as well, dude. Like, we're doing over 200 damage a hit, because you can even like level up your damage and stuff. It's pretty dope. But that's just a little side note. Check out that video. Spirit Cave is seriously cool. I think you guys will like it if you haven't already given it a go. But yeah, let's start making our way back on home and hopefully start preparing for this. But hopefully you guys are prepared for that weekly giveaway winner being announced tomorrow, and that brand new giveaway kicking off as well. That is right. Ooh, baby, baby. We aren't just concluding this last week's. We are continuing with the weekly giveaways with another $25 iTunes/Play Store gift card kicking off as well. And a reminder, you guys can enter it on every single Last Day on Earth video starting tomorrow all the way up to next Friday. And then next Saturday, we will pick a random video from that past week and rinse and repeat that process into infinity and beyond. But for the most part, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Picking a random video for this past week. Feel free to enter it on the past videos if you guys haven't already. And you're entering it in all the same way. Leave a comment. Make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And make sure you are subscribed as you do all that type of jazz. And you guys can do that on every single video. So best of luck to you guys over there in that. But hokey dokey, we got some stuff to put away. And we got a raid we got to get to plotting. So I'll talk to y'all in a sec. Oh no, alrighty then, lassies, it's time to get juicy with everyone's favorite part. We got a nice little raid lined up. We got our shotgun, not in our favorite shotgun freaking tsunami configuration and the spread shot ability that adds in. We do need to do it in its long silencer form to minimize the sound we make during a raid, but god dang it, man. Just, this one, it doesn't give you as good of a critical chance and stuff, but dude, it gives you the bonus to damage, and most important of all, it gives you that giant crowd control ability. God, man, the active skill mod update, let me just say, it turned Shotgun Rain into what Shotgun Rain should have been from the start. But here's what we got to roll with as well. Oh, hello, we got some extra duct tape. I'll go ahead and put that away real quick. But back to what I was saying, we do have to go ahead and craft up the tools we're going to be bringing along for this expedition. But as you guys saw in our chopper for a split second there, we already have 2 iron hatchets at our disposal. And we also have, I believe it is 2 C4 at our disposal as well. I have not been able to secure more C4, but I think for the most part, as long as I have 2 C4, I'm comfortable. 3 C4 is probably most ideal. 4 C4 is pretty overkill, because if you're raiding a base where you gotta use 4 C4, like the amount of noise you'd create with that C4, by the time like you get to anything good, that's a lot of noise already made. So I don't know, at least that's kind of my personal thoughts around that. Let's just go ahead and put these away. I'll go ahead and grab those back another time when we are in need of them. But for now, I just need hatchets and ways to break down walls. And luckily, comrades, I have exactly such things. So let's go ahead and commence in everybody's favorite daily raiding adventure. Today's unfortunate lad, as y'all saw a little bit earlier, T Neolaya Egg. I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe I pronounced it right. I probably didn't. Whatever it be, you better give me an A+ for effort. I tried hard, but yeah, we'll just call him T. So we're rating Mr. T over here. I'm sorry, Mr. T, all right? I loved you in the A-Team. I loved you in that one Rocky movie. You know, watching you box, just super over the top, absolutely hilarious, but also action-packed, because those Rocky films are classics. But listen, Mr. T, I am raiding your home. I never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth. Yet here we are. But this is the unfortunate lad of today. But we are the fortunate lads of today, because we have come prepared to steal from Mr. T over here. And you know Mr. T, man, he's definitely gonna have some collectibles over here. So let's try and get to the bottom of this. Knock, knock. Here's Johnny. It's party o'clock. Come on. What we got through door number 1? We got door number 2. And what do we have through door number 2? It better not be door number 3. Hello. It is not door number 3. Say hello to room number 1. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of like the main room where most of his stuff should be contained, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys can see that we have a decent, in the wise words of Bubbles, a decent amount of stuff to break into. And hold on, I see that there's a chest over there. I'm trying to figure out what kind of chest that is, because that's a small chest. And never mind, YOLO, just break into it. I don't care, I just want to get inside of the loot. I want to get inside of you. Ooh, okay, more hatchets. Hard to go wrong with that. We are going to have a bunch of very angry people coming up on us. They're not coming at us. Is anybody seeing this? Well, well, well. Apparently, the zombies are very confused by this base. Because, yeah, check it out. Like, are the zombies vampires today? Is this my home? Do I need to invite you guys in here? No? Yeah, these zombies just like, they don't know what to do. It's actually kind of hilarious, and it's actually kind of amazing for all intents and purposes of ours, because we could just go and blow through these dudes' brains with a little bit of pistol drizzle. Easy peasy. No repercussions necessary, and a little bit of shotgun rain to you. And you know what I should do? I think my chopper is stuck on my dog, isn't it? Shotgun rain. Oh, mama. Yeah, that was some shotgun rain right there. God dang it, pupper. How do you always get stuck inside of my motorcycle, dude? Like, Jesus. I get it. Like, you want to be a motorcyclist there, Lexi, but you don't need to become one, like, becoming one with the motorcycle. That's a figure of speech. That's a metaphor. You don't literally need to fuse with the motorcycle, okay? Calm down there, Lex. Adorable little Lexi, our true friend dog. Friends till the end. And hey, hello, hello. Good stuff over here. I'm down to stockpile some red tickets. Speaking of tickets, probably I think tomorrow we're gonna try to make a pit stop to the bunker. We haven't been there in a little bit, but we've been kind of distracted by tons of crazy news and tons of dope raids and nice events popping up as well. So we got I'd say a valid reasoning for that. Let's go. We got a little bit of gas here. We could actually go and fill up our truck. We're not getting a truck to the outpost, man. Oh, if you guys remember, I think like from a week ago, a couple of weeks ago, we had that video talking about the trucks that are not the trucks, but the truck singular that's gonna come into the game and kind of serve as a way to like transfer loot between your base and the outposts. Oh, mama, that is looking like a hype boy, and I am a hype man for that. All right, though. Now, listen, man, I'm just hyped for whatever these chests might have to offer. Let's freaking go! Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Good talk. Great talk. Wait, hold on. Okay, mediocre talk. Freaking best talk imaginable. Oh, mama. Okie dokie artichoke. That's what I like to see. Not that. I mean, this is okay to see. But that's nothing like pulling some shotgun rain out of the random crates of last day on Earth. All right, computer, you want to calm down there? There you go. My computer's just going through a little lag spike. I'm gonna hit my computer with a restart. I haven't restarted in a while. Maybe that's what's causing all this issues. It's not even that bad though. It's just kind of like during random. Oh, they've learned the secrets. I never invited you in here. Let's get out of here. Why are you entering my home now? What's going on? Intruder alert. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Shotgun rain. Yeah, there's some shotgun rain danger going on too. And we'll go ahead and hit the floater blow with the shotgun rain. Come on, man. Your body parts can't fly everywhere. That's like the most entertaining part of this all. Come on, bro. What you doing? Alright, let's just see what we got over here within the next chest. We got some meds, we got some iron. I might go ahead and yeet for myself. And then we got whatever these 3 chests have within them as well. Also, I do believe this is pretty much... Ooh, hello. I do believe this is the main loot room as well, because if we do decide to break into this wall, guys, you don't want to break into like any section over here, because the layout of the space is that there's a 1x1 wall, kind of similar to this, where it's kind of just like a wall and a wall. There's like a layer of 1x1 throughout the entirety exterior of the base, like outlining the base. So to get into the base, you need to break through 2 walls regardless, unless you break in here, in which case you got to break through even more. But like right here, 2 walls, and there's a little layer of like those 2 walls around the entire base. So as you guys can see, there's like a little bit of room there for stuff. I do believe that's where he has, I think like maybe a cornfield or something. There's really nothing super amazing to my knowledge outside of this central area that we're in. So as you guys saw though, the loot here is really good. So it's kind of like a perfect base for those of y'all. Ooh, color me intrigued, but it's kind of a perfect base for those of y'all, you know, who maybe don't have C4 to spare, or even with those of you guys with C4 to spare. This is where computer, don't be doing this, fam. Come on. This has been like, why when I start shooting things, do you just like, I'm telling you, man, I think last downer slipped my computer a 20. They're like, yo, Starsnipe hasn't died in a while. How about you help us out here, brother? Shotgun rain to you, abomination. Oh my God. I was starting a dance party after he died. Come on, dude. You gotta start the dance party before death. What is this? Jeez Louise, man. Alright, though. Got some food here. I'll probably take the Skull Crusher along for the ride. Remember, guys, this is a raid that we are doing in collaboration with the Raiders. This isn't one for revenge. This isn't one of our own accord. We didn't follow no footsteps. The Raiders sent us here. Whenever the Raiders send you somewhere, they expect their fair share. Check it out, though. If you put your valuable stuff away, they don't know that you got that from a raid. So why don't we go and put away the things that they would likely value most, and that's going to be all of these beautiful, beautiful guns right there. But this other stuff I'll keep with us. There's nothing super valuable. Like, I guess we got the Skull Crusher, but but we definitely put away the most valued by things by those guys. So that is good. All good in the hood. So now we just gotta go and try to break through the rest of these chests, get the last bit of loot that we want for ourselves, and then we will be, as an old saying goes, Gucci McSwaggins. Ooh, we're Gucci McSwaggins with the side of Louis McSwaggins, because, oh mama, look at this. We just got ourselves a little bit of gas, too, to add on top. We got a little 5-stack there, full 20-stack right there. Oh, take it. I never wanted to turn down gas, because, well, if I ever want to make those turrets functional, I need to have like a freaking, honestly, a warehouse full of gas. Dude, when can that oil pump come into play, man? I hope that oil pump's one of the new locations, man. That'd be amazing. If I had some way of getting a consistent supply of gas, dude, I could finally try to run my turrets for more than like a couple days at a time. Because, dude, those turrets that you could build to protect your base, right? Those are gas hogs. You need a stack of gas to run this thing for 24 hours. A little bit overkill. Yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me twice. But we've broken through every single chest. We should still be able to actually break through these 2 workbenches, hello, without a risk of the big one appearing quite yet. And that's great news for me, because whenever the big one doesn't appear, that means there's less risk involved. And less risk is bueno. So now the question is, what do we take? What do we leave? And we might, I might actually end up leaving the shotgun behind. It's got about 1 blast left, so bye-bye, shotgun. Sorry to do you like that, bro. But there's other stuff I want to bring, and as much as I love shotgun rain, oh, it pains my heart. I'm not betraying shotgun rain, guys. I'm giving shotgun rain as a present. So whoever comes back may see, when they return to this base, the amazingness that the shotgun gonna be transformed into. I'm just trying to spread the word of shotgun rain. I am the shotgun messiah. After all, I'm just trying to spread the word, baby. And the bird is the word. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I might end up leaving a couple of these hatchets behind. I'll probably leave the phones and that behind, and maybe try to pick up. I'll try to pick up some of that. We got some of that that'll just like recuperate some of the whatchamacallit, that'll fuel some of our future expeditions. Just making sure we always got supplies to continue our daily raiding adventures, because I mean, we obviously got the best stuff out of this base, but after that, it kind of falls off a little bit. And, like, it's debatable what you want to take. Like, after you get the must-haves, like the guns and maybe, like, the valuables, like aluminum and above, and, like, rarer metals and, like, oak planks. After that, it's kind of, I'd say, like, the loot you get from a raid. I do it on a case-by-case basis, and in my case, I think I'm pretty happy with what we're grabbing for the most part. But with that said and with that done, that's going to bring an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. I cannot wait to hear what you guys got to say about this freaking deer cult, dude, because that is the last thing I expected. I've expected new locations. I've expected new enemies. I've expected a ton of things, but this deer cult coming out of nowhere. First off, a cult. Second of all, they're freaking worshipping deer. Are they going to have like some kind of giant zombified deer chilling or something? That they're worshiping, like the boss deer that is the true leader of the cult. whatever it is, dude, I'm absolutely hyped for it, and hopefully you guys are as well. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your guys' hype levels and any and all that type of jazz in that comment section down below. Best of luck to you guys and gals in that $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway winner being announced tomorrow, and brand new giveaway kicking off then as well. Best of luck to you guys and gals getting the Chopper gas tank and joining the Chopper squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup, getting the true friend perk, level up your own perks and skills, not to mention finding the very best blueprints and building up the very best attachments for the very best weapons that you got. Best of luck building up your base, going out on the dopest of raids, defeating all the bosses that the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.